Hi, thanks for joining me again for an episode of Drinking Alone with Christina. I'm Christina. I'm drinking alone with you. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and text your ex. Well, have I got a drink for you today? As promised, I did some research, I did some trial and error, and I have come up with a winner, okay? And if you recall, last time I was talking about The Odd Couple and mentioned a little bit about the honeymooners and a string of Poloponies. Of course, that's supposed to be a string of Poloponies, but it's a joke. If you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. So I have come up with a string of Poloponies. So we're going to be drinking a string of Poloponies today, and I think you are going to love it because it is completely delicious. So let's dive right in. And it's not even noon, so, well, you can't day drink or drink all day if you don't start in the morning. I wanted to definitely have something that was going to be based in grape juice, based on the grape juice / wine episode of the honeymooners. So the majority of it is going to be made up of grape juice, and I just chose this one because it wasn't full of sugar. And it is a purple grape juice, not a white grape juice. I guess you could use a white grape juice, but I'm not a big grape juice person, so it's hard for me to give a recommendation for that. Marshmallow vodka, whipped cream vodka, or you could use like vanilla vodka would probably work as well, and a little amaretto di Serrano. And I will tell you that this tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And if you don't like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you probably won't like it. But if you do like that, you are going to love this. Okay, so I'm going to be drinking out of a Scooby-Doo glass, and I'm measuring in my little anchor hocking kitchen implement because it's a little easier than using shot glasses sometimes, and a little more precise. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a ½ ounce of the 3 alcohols, and then we're going to top it off with about 4 ounces of grape juice. Look at me giving you kind of like a recipe. All right, so I have my glasses on because, again, I can't see crap. ½ ounce of that. So my mother came to visit this weekend, and she helped me put up stuff in my closets because I have the world's smallest closets. Actually, they're not small, they're shallow. They're, floor to ceiling, and they're literally like 90 inches wide, but they're 19 inches deep. So you can't really fit a clothes hanger in it. It's crazy. ½ ounce of, that went a little faster than I was anticipating. And a ½ ounce of di Serrano, which is just the loveliest thing. I'm going to put a little more than the marking, because I put a little more of the marshmallow vodka in there. Can't even get the lid on. What is the world coming to? All right, I'm going to give this a little taste just to give you an idea what some of the flavor profile is like. I swear to you, I have not been drinking yet. I swear I have not. Ooh. Really nutty. You get a lot of that almond flavor, but it's really, you kind of get the back edge of kind of vanilla. It doesn't taste super marshmallowy. It doesn't taste super like milky, like from the whipped cream flavor. It's just like a vanilla almond. Actually quite good. So we'll throw this into our Scooby-Doo glass. I really need to wipe this up because I made a mess. And now for 4 or so ounces of our grape juice. Should have left my glasses on. That's about right. And again, I didn't come from a grape juice drinking family. Grape juice was just like What? Apple juice, maybe. Orange juice, sure. Grapefruit juice, once in a while. And if my grandmother was with us, 5 Alive. Hey, you remember 5 Alive? Okay, now, it doesn't look like much. It sort of almost looks like a cola, like a flat cola. But I promise you, it tastes like a PB&J. And it goes down real easy. So, cheers. Oh my God, that is so good. It is so good. Oh, God, it's good. I want you to try this. I need you to try this. I need you to try this and tell me how much you loved it because it is so amazing. And it is a liquid, boozy PB&J. I could totally call it a liquid PB&J, but I'm calling it a string of Poloponies because that's how I am. Anyway, so back to my story. So my mother was visiting this weekend. Let me put stuff up in my closets to make them actual usable space. And I've got these plaster and lath walls. I have never lived in a house with plaster and lath walls. It's always been, sheetrock. So usually, if you have to put a drywall anchor, it's no big deal. You just drill a hole, or heck, most of the time I just use the awl attachment in my Leatherman. You can't drill a hole in this shit. You can't drill a hole in it without and you can't hardly get a ladder in this closet because it's so damn narrow. So I didn't make this episode earlier because she was here and she's not much of a drinker. I mean, one drink and she's like, ooh, which is, I don't know how she had us children who can drink like fish. I don't know. It doesn't even taste like alcohol. God, it's good. I did think about asking her if she wanted to participate in an episode of Drinking Alone with Christina and be off camera, because I know very well she would just never be on camera. And I could kind of hand her a glass off screen and I could imagine her saying, God, this is terrible. So I figured I didn't want anybody to really contradict me about how great this drink is, because I really, really, really want you to try it. Please try it. Please try it. And the other thing is it rained all weekend, so I couldn't do anything outside the house. So, got a good project done. And the other thing is, if you have any idea how to make a cat leave your yard alone, please tell me in the comments. Please shoot me an email, something. Because my neighbor's cat, I'm assuming it's my neighbor's cat, keeps pooping in my yard. And that ain't cool, man. And I put cayenne pepper, thinking, cats would be repelled by that, and that cat doesn't give a damn. Doesn't care. Came that day, oh, cayenne pepper, that's fine. Spicy. So, it's got a collar. I'm assuming it's hers. If I ever see her outside, I'll ask her. Well, if I see her outside and she's dressed for conversation, because usually when I see her outside, she's in her underwear. I love my neighborhood. And I'm not even being sarcastic. I mean, it's just, she's got her own house. I've got my own house. She doesn't really bother me. It's okay if she wants to hang out in her underwear outside. So let's go back to the honeymoons real quick. The episode in question, I think I've told you about, was the one where Ralph gets a hold of a bottle of candy, and he and Ed decide that they're going to drink it, and Alice replaces it with grape juice, and they get really drunk anyway because of the idea that they are drinking alcohol. And it's completely hilarious. But the reference to the name of this drink, the String of Poloponies, was an episode where Ralph and Ed were going to be in a play. I don't know, was it from the Raccoon Lodge was putting on a play? I'm trying to remember that part. It was some kind of community theater thing. And one of Norton's lines was supposed to be, I do not own a mansion or a yacht or a string of polo ponies. But he said, a string of Poloponies. And Ralph's like, what the hell is a string of Poloponies? It's like Poloponies, Poloponies. And then when it came time to do the actual play, of course, Norton got it right and Ralph messed it up. The irony. What is not ironic, what is completely serendipitous, is that that led me to the string, though, because it is, oh my God, it's so good. The bad thing is, because apparently I'm like kind of messed up already anyway, not from drinking, okay, just stupid today. I still have to clean this house and I have to go grocery shopping. So this is definitely going to be a one-off because I have to, wait a while before I can drive anywhere. But it's okay because I'm going to clean the bathroom first. So, and do some laundry. I lead this amazing, exciting life, don't I? Where I work and then I clean and then I eat and sleep. Those are my hobbies: cleaning, eating, and sleeping. Wow, this is almost done. It's going to be a short one. Not really. I just looked at my timer and saw that it was like over 11 minutes long. I'm sorry to keep you that long for a drink that should take you no time at all to make and to toss down, because it is amazing. Please let me know in the comments if you have enjoyed this. Please let me know if you come up with a different flavor of vodka that you think might work. I don't know. Not everybody has marshmallow and whipped cream vodka, but like I say, a vanilla vodka would probably work. I would definitely keep the ratio about where it is, like 2 parts vodka to 1 part amaretto, because you don't want it to be too almondy. And it doesn't taste like peanuts necessarily, but because of the jelly. The jelly. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Because of the grape juice. You get just that like nutty hint, and it doesn't necessarily taste like almond. Although since I can't eat peanuts and use almond butter instead, maybe that's where I'm getting that vibe from. I'm not allergic to peanuts, I just can't digest them. So while they won't kill me, they can make me wish I was dead. That's not fun. But I can like beat up a hobo for a Reese's sometimes, but what's the point? I can't eat it. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead, sort of. I hope you have a good week until I see you again, and keep on drinking alone with me. I'll talk at you later. Bye.